Have you ever wondered what's out there right now as far as inventory for Myrtle Beach condos? Well, today I'm going to give you a little bit of breakdown. I don't know, I just felt like geeking out today and just giving you a bunch of numbers. So if you're not a numbers person, you probably don't want to watch this. If you are into numbers and just kind of curious as to what's out there as far as inventory, this might be interesting for you. So I read some numbers yesterday evening, did a breakdown of all the condos on the market for sale in the Myrtle Beach area. Now, what I mean by Myrtle Beach area is the entire Grand Strand going all the way from Little River down to Pawleys Island. Right now, there's 4,065 condos for sale if you encompass the entire Grand Strand area. Out of those, 797 are under contract. So that's roughly 20%. So 20% of all the condos on the market are under contract. So that means 80% of them are actually out there as far as inventory is sitting there for buyers to purchase. That's why if you hear a lot of agents talking right now, they're saying it's a buyer's market. It's precisely because of that. 20% is a fairly low number. Back at the height of the market 3.5 years ago, that number, that absorption rate was about 84% of all condos on the market went to contract. So we're down to 20%, which means, of course, there's a lot of inventory out there. So 4,065 total units. Out of those 4,065, 1,529 are on the ocean front, either a direct ocean view or a side ocean view. Out of those 1,529, 193 are under contract. That's 12.6%. Yes, that's very anemic. That's real low. So the struggles on the oceanfront are still there. If you're a buyer looking for oceanfront, there's definitely some opportunities out there for you. If you're a seller, it's challenging out there, but we're still selling them. Of course, it requires pretty aggressive pricing and very aggressive marketing for it to stand out amongst the rest. Now, that leaves another 2,536 that are off the ocean front. And out of those, 604 are under contract, which is roughly 24%. So almost double the absorption rate of oceanfront condos. So that tells you right there that people are still buying condos. 24% is not too bad, especially the way the market is right now. But they're kind of not staying away a little bit from the oceanfront and buying in more off the oceanfront. A lot of reasons for that. I could go into that in detail in a different video, but that's the reality right now. Now, I wanted to break it down some more. I told you I'm going to geek out on this one, right? So I wanted to break it down and say, okay, out of that inventory, we know what's on the ocean, what's not on the ocean. Now let's break down by size. Efficiencies. There are 300 units on the market for sale. And out of those, 247 are on the oceanfront. Okay, so 82% of all efficiencies out there are on the oceanfront, but that's not surprising. There's not a whole lot of efficiencies off the oceanfront. As you can imagine, oceanfront property is scarce. They can't make too many big units, so there's going to be a lot of efficiencies out there. So no surprise there. One bedrooms, 666 units in total. Out of those, 481 are on the oceanfront. So again, 72% of all the one bedrooms out there are on the oceanfront. The rest are off the ocean. So very, very heavily weighted in small units on the oceanfront between efficiencies and one bedrooms. That's 966 units for sale right now. So if you look, and this is important for you buyers out there, especially, and some of you sellers or property owners that are thinking of maybe selling. There's a lot of inventory, a lot of competition for one bedrooms and efficiencies out there. So 74% of all the oceanfront condos on the market right now are either efficiency or one bedroom. So what does that mean? That means 2 bedrooms and 3 bedrooms are going to be more scarce, especially the 3 bedrooms are bigger. Those are really, really scarce in this market. And you'll kind of notice that because those tend to sell quicker than the smaller units. So 2-bedroom units on the market right now, 1,174 entire market, 345 of those are on the oceanfront. So 29%. We went from 82% on efficiency, 72% on one bedrooms, down to 29% for 2 bedrooms. And lastly, 3 bedrooms out of 968 on the market for sale, only 215 are on the oceanfront, which comprises of 22% of all condos on the market for sale. Just wanted to give you a breakdown. I know it's a lot of numbers I threw at you, but what to get out of this most importantly is, look, there's a lot of condos out there. Oceanfront is selling real slow. Off the oceanfront is doing better. Units that are smaller, there's a lot of inventory out there, a lot of saturation, a lot of competition out there. As the units get bigger, there's less competition out there for you. So the supply compared to demand is more favorable towards sellers. I'm going to give you some links here in this bottom of this video. If you're interested in looking at what's out there, I'll give you a link for all efficiencies, one bedrooms. I'll break it down by size of unit, and you'll see everything that's out there. If you ever have any questions, I'm going to drop my contact information right here. There's my direct cell phone number. Anything at all that you need, please reach out. Even if you just have a question, would love to be a resource for you. Take care.